should be looking at the objective at the top of your packet. I need a silent hand for someone to read the objective for us. Read the objective for us, Regina.
Brainstorm and organize ideas in detail before crafting an opinion statement.
What is an opinion statement? What is an opinion? If I say give your opinion, what am I asking you to do, Cameron? What you think? So if I'm saying write an opinion statement, what have we been talking about this whole time? Silent hand. What is our problem
topic that we're studying in this unit?
tonight? Plastic what?
Plastic pollution.
Plastic pollution. So what are you gonna make an opinion statement about?
Plastic pollution.
Plastic pollution. So
You're annotating an objective right now. Under plastic pollution, we want to know what you think about plastic pollution. You're writing an opinion statement. It's your thoughts on plastic pollution. I see 100% of this is moving. Unless you've already got it down.
what you think? That helps you better. Okay. Alright, I know we're ready with our pencils are down.
And you're tracking the homework.
Hello, I'm ready. Alright, when I say go, you got 1 minute. You're doing multi-syllabic decoding, Zion, and you're doing your do now. In 1 minute, you got 1 minute, go. You were looking straight. No, you wasn't. You just looking straight.
Tanana's already got her do now answer.
Regina has her do now correct.
Cameron's got the prefix.
The Kobe has multi-syllabic decoded and his do now correct. Kayla has her do now and multi-syllabic decoded correct. What's that? What's the link for this? CEN? Okay. Trinity has her do now, multi-syllabic decoding correct. You got 5 seconds. Fix that link. The one in the middle.
Alright, your pencils are down, you're tracking up front.
Trinity's first. Your do now says the jacket was made from synthetic fibers, not artificial fur from an animal. Looking at our question, which choice best explains the difference between synthetic and artificial as they are used in the sentence? Trinity, what is our answer?
B.
B. Synthetic means made by humans to copy natural materials, and artificial means not natural. Good, Trin. If you don't have that, fix it. Chris. Thank you. Rico, what's my first step?
Circle the prefix.
What's my prefix?
N-I-N.
Next step. What's my next step? The Kobe.
Circle the suffix.
What's the suffix?
I-Z-E.
You're fixing yours.
Next step. Regina.
Loop the,
Missing one. Zay. Underline the vowel. What's the vowel? E. Good. Regina.
Loop the.
Good. What are my syllables?
I-N.
I-N.
C-E-N-T.
Is it C-E-N-T or C-E-N?
C-E-N.
Can I get a silent hand to clap out our word for us? Chris, clap out the word.
Insensitive.
Redo.
Insensitive.
Good. How many syllables?
3? No, 4.
How many claps did you do? Let's do it again.
I did 3.
You did 3. Okay.
3 syllables.
As a class, we're about to clap it out. Same thing. When I say go, go. We already knew. Jabari was looking at me, looking at him. We was looking at each other. Sorry, Jabari. When I say go, clap it out again. Go. Incentive. What's my word as a class? Go.
Incentive.
What does the word incentive mean, Mason?
A reward or reason that makes you want to do something.
Good. Turn your page.
These should be words simple in genre knowledge.
Alright, we're gonna make this part really quick, so y'all can read. Your prompt says many cities, states, and countries are considering or have already considered banning single-use plastics like straws and plastic water bottles. Should single-use plastics be banned? Why or why not? Defend your opinion, y'all, in multiple paragraphs. Does that say one paragraph? It says multiple, okay? What does single-use plastic mean, Jabari? Only use it once.
I
Make that annotation.
annotation. We're talking about single-use plastics, the plastics you only use one time. The plastic straw you use at the restaurant one time, and then you throw it away. You're making that annotation. I can see everybody's making one. What question are we answering in this prompt? Let's just make that clear right now. What question are we answering in this prompt, Kizani?
Should states ban single-use plastic?
Should states ban or everybody?
Oh,
Everybody. Okay. And hold on, Kizani, I gotta get you this.
So we're saying, should single-use plastics be banned? You're writing about your opinion. Today we're going to look at some articles. That's what your focus is. Should we ban single-use plastics? Capiche?
Alright. What does ban mean? If I say I need to, y'all are banned from having phones in school, in class. What does that mean? What does that mean? Kayla? Not allowed, perfect. Make that annotation.
So we're talking about, should we allow single-use plastics?
Or should we not?
Or should we not allow single-use plastics? We know you've got the annotation and your pencil is down, you're tapping up front. Thank you, Green.
There, sit up. No, move your arms. Sit up.
It's a deduction, he's already been told.
It's okay. We about to do it. We about to put it in. Alright. We're not going to write. It says click jot. We don't got time for the click jot. We need to move. If this is an opinion that you're going to be writing, what is the genre that you're writing in? Somebody's silent hand. What is the genre that you're writing in? If you think, actually, we're not going to silent hand. We're going to turn and talk. I need to hear what y'all about to say. If you think, why or why not, it's your writing, it's your opinion. What genre are we writing in? Go.
Not point of view, what genre is it information? It's more about his opinion, because we want to know which one. So, what are we writing?
What do we think? I don't remember.
What genre?
No, what place is fun for me? I pick one Princess
Genre.
because me.
It is nonfiction.
Oh yeah, I pick a
Straight.
because I, they,
So it is.
Alright, voices off, tracking me in 3. As you gonna track Devontae in 2. Trinity, you know 2. Alright, Trinity knows 2. Tiana knows too. Devontae, everybody should be tracking Devontae so we're clear on the writing genre.
Have Tiana turn her whole body.
Thank you, Tiana.
The genre is
The genre is opinion. Okay, we're not writing. The genre is opinion. You're writing your opinion. Everything is your opinion. Okay? What is the purpose of this writing? What is the purpose? Is it to persuade, inform, or entertain? Silent hand. It could be two options. Is it to persuade, inform, or entertain? Jabari, give me one. Persuade. Good. What are we going to persuade? What are we persuading? What are we persuading? What's our topic?
What's our problem?
Why or why not to ban single-use plastic? What's our next one? Persuade, inform. We already got persuade. What's our next one, Regina? Inform.
What are we informing the people about?
about why they in a ban plastic products.
Why ban single-use plastic? Why or why
Or
not?
why not?
Who's our audience? Who are we going to be talking to?
Who are we trying to convince?
Sir Noble.
Reading.
Sir Noble.
The people that reading.
The people that's reading. Who's going to be the people? What is this? What does the top say? What are we? Who are we talking to? Many cities, many states, many countries. Okay, that's your audience, and also the people reading. Turn your page.
When we talk about the audience, I want y'all to think about lawmakers, educators,
The
the
government.
big people, the big dogs.
Y'all been to the restaurants where they have it was a movement, and you had the paper straw.
Y'all remember Save the Turtles?
Save the
Y'all was
turtles.
little.
You was drinking out the straw, and the straw was just crumbling to pieces.
Yeah.
Yes, y'all remember that. Go, Devontae. Okay, that's kind of like this. We were practicing our ban on plastic, but we didn't do so good because I still got my plastic straw. Okay, I'm using it every day. All right. For this part, you're not writing. I repeat. Go get. I don't have none. Go get some. For this part, you are not writing. So pencil should be down. You're only watching me out the bathroom. All right. Yes, this section is yes to ban. This section is against the ban.
You're going to be looking at 2 articles today. You're annotating for evidence that shows yes, we should ban single-use plastic, and no, we should ban single-use plastic. We're going to look at it. We're going to do one model, one example.
Everybody understand? Jabari. Yep, Jabari made a good
That's a great
question.
Jabari.
Do you find evidence for both of them? Yes or no? Do you find evidence for both if you're defending either one? Yes or no? Yes, you find it. Because you don't, do you know if you're going to say yes or no? Which one are you going to say? Because what's convincing you? What is convincing you? The reading? What are you reading? 2 articles, right? So when you're reading those 2 articles, you're finding evidence for what, Sir Noble? You're finding evidence for yes and no, okay?
There are 2 sides. You need to know both sides before you pick yes ban or no don't ban.
All right, you're about to watch me first. I'm gonna do it first. Y'all know
That
how
means eyes are on the board, your pencils are down.
y'all know how to do it. I feel like. Okay, I'm gonna practice on the article y'all about to do. Don't move your paper. I'm watching y'all. All right. We're focused on paragraph 1, 2, and 3. Okay. I'm reading paragraphs 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to co-read together paragraph 3 when I'm done. Everybody understand? Perfect. Okay. Queensland has become the 2nd Australian state to pass laws banning single-use plastics, including straws and cutlery, that are blighting the state's waterways and beaches and endangering wildlife. Environmental groups congratulated the Queensland government after it passed legislation on Wednesday night that will ban single-use plastic items, including polyester, food containers, and cups from September 1st, or the 1st of September. The state's government minister, Megan Scanlon, said The state has seen benefits from its 2018 ban on single-use plastic bags, which dropped 70% in littering surveys. Okay, we're starting at SPED. Everybody turn to where I'm at in your paper.
It should say Queensland passes laws banning
Right, turn.
single-use plastics. You're looking at paragraph 3, where it says SPED. That's where we're starting.
I need everybody, thank you Rico for annotating it. Thank you
I
Devontae,
need
thank you
everybody
Nicole.
there. You're finding where it says SPED.
Thank you, Tiana. Alright, when I say go, we're starting at SPED. We're about to forward read it. We're starting at SPED. While we're reading, I want you to think about what happened. While we're reading that little part, I want you to think about what happened. Okay? When I say go, we're starting at SPED. Go. Said the state has seen benefits from its 2018 ban on single-use plastic bags, which had dropped 70% in litter surveys. When I say go, you got a quick turn and talk, 30 seconds. What happened? What just happened? Go.
Is this a factor? Drop 70%. Less people are using plastic bags, which means that. How did that relate to less litter? We're banning plastic and less litter.
Alright, voices off, track of being 3, 2, voice, thank you, 1. What happened? Somebody tell me what happened based on what we read. What happened? Janaya?
When they had banned the plastic bags, it hasn't been like plastic bags seen like on the streets or anything.
There hasn't been plastic bags seen on the street because of what, Mason?
Why do they ban plastic bags and which caused the litter surveys to drop?
How much, Reginette?
70%.
Good. Alright, so I found my evidence. Now the question is this article we're about to read based on that quote for banning plastic or against banning plastic? Silan. Is it for banning plastic or
Yes, we should
against?
ban it or no, we shouldn't.
Rico. For banning plastic. Make that annotation at the top.
This article is for banning plastic. They say, yes, we need to ban that plastic. And they're gonna tell us why.
Alright,
Y'all don't need to put that.
you don't need to put that. You can stay on that
This
page.
is
when you
mine.
gonna
I'm
start.
showing you how you're gonna fill out your chart.
Somebody tell me, what should I write? In my yes category, what is my job I'm about to write that can help me get my thoughts when I'm defending yes, banning plastic?
We
If
need
I
it in
choose
your
yes.
own words. We don't wanna know what the article says specifically. We need it to be your own words, a job.
Tanir, what am I saying?
They're saying that they want to ban the plastic.
Why? What is the ban doing that makes it a good thing?
They're dropping the plastic.
Good. The ban of plastic. Ooh, can't spell. Dropped by how much? Good, Tanir, 70%. That's what I would write in my yes category. If I pick yes, I must support my statement with the evidence saying yes. Okay? Question before I turn you loose. Should I be, not should. When I'm looking for evidence to support my statement, should I look for facts or opinions? Silent hand. Silent hand. When I'm looking for evidence to support my statement, Should I look for facts or opinions, Trent? I should look for opinions? Why is opinions wrong? Why can't I look for opinions? Why can't I look? I know. Why can't I look for an opinion and you're going to give me the correct answer, Tanaya?
Because you can look for opinions because it's based on your opinion.
It's based on your thoughts. So what do I need to look for? Trinity, come back to you. Facts. Why should I be circling facts, underlining facts, making jokes about facts? Sir Noble. Yeah, they're in the story, but what else? Regina?
We should look for facts because we need to know like why, so we can like support why we think yes or no.
Why we think yes or no. To support why we think yes or no. Jacoby.
It can support the claim.
It can support the claim. If you support it with saying, I don't think we need to ban it because I drank a soda with a straw and I need that.
That's not convincing anybody in anything.
You don't, that's not enough. Okay.
Your opinion in this multi-paragraph situation you're gonna write tomorrow has to be supported by facts. You're finding facts to prove what your opinion is.
All right. You're on Queens Island Passage. That's what your paper should look like. Okay, you should already be there. You're not gonna read the whole thing. Okay, I'm gonna tell you specifically where you're starting, because Ms. Goff read 1 through 3. You're reading. You're gonna read 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I like how I
Okay.
see people marking that on their paper so they know what to read when we're, our partners.
Then you're gonna do the next one. You're gonna do 14 through 19.
So 5 through 10, 14 through 19. You should be able to find 3 more pieces of evidence in those paragraphs. I got a question before we get turned loose to our partners. What are we annotating for? What should I be looking for, silent hand? What am I looking for tonight?
Facts.
Facts about what?
About the plastic.
What am
What
I
about the
trying to
plastic?
prove? What am I trying to prove, Caleb? If we're banning plastic or not, you should be annotating for facts. Are we banning plastic or not?
All right. Partner A is 5 through 7. If you need to make that annotation. Partner A, you're reading 5, 6, 7. Partner B, you're reading 8, 9, and 10. Same thing over here. Partner A, 14, 15, 16. Partner B, 17, 18, 19. Everybody understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yep, thank you, Keziah, for helping your teammate. When I say go, when I say go, you have 7 minutes. It shouldn't even take you that long. You really got 6. I'll give you 6 minutes. Make sure you have jots by your annotations. Silent hand one more time, because I feel like somebody forgot. What must our annotations, y'all don't even know what I'm finna ask. What must our annotations be about? Michaela. Facts about what? Why we're banning plastic. Good. You got 6 minutes, go.
Alright, I'll read.
Plastics boiling down paperwork and cars, escaping into our waterways and filling our iconic waterways. Scotland said half of all plastic is designed to be used and reused and then thrown away. And that litter is South Australia was the first state to introduce on single-use plastic in September with a similar list of items. Last week, the federal government launched a national plastic plan that includes a phased out limitation to polish packaging and food containers.
What are they banning plastic for? Because we're Chris got an invitation. Layla and Zion have their drive.
The plastic included in the ban were among the most ordered items. Oh yeah, I mean. The plastic included in the ban were among the most ordered items in he said with the latest clean of Australia report from Nature's Pink Day, estimated 80% of all items.
You got 3 minutes.
He said that Australian capital territory, Victoria, and Western Australia have already announced single-use plastic bans, but have yet to put into law. The ban's approach for the public Tuesday was to avoid the single.
Alright, voices off real quick. Try to be in 3. Just real quick, because I know some of us are somewhere where we're already ahead. 2. Alright, when you find your job, or when you find your answer for banning plastic, where you're writing your own answers is on the yes. Does everybody understand?
So this article is for banning plastic, so it's yes, we should ban plastic.
So this is your brainstorming sheet. You're not going to do where Miss Goff wrote hers. You're going to do it on this side. Does everybody understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so if you finish before time, you're working on the yes, okay? You should have nothing less than 3. You should have 3 or more. It's only 4 boxes, so you should really have 4, but I'm going to let y'all have 3 or 4. Everybody got it? You got 3 minutes, go.
We said that what goes into all the best of was to avoid the something I
So a lot of delivery is what? Plastic. But if we're banning plastic,
clean up what the ladies clean up. 9% of their lifetime collecting wear plastic packaging. Packaging did not help. Plastic did not help clean up. And help.
You got 1 minute.
Oh,
every day
help make environment more cleaner.
What's the other chart? Plastic pollution.
Oh, Okay, so yes, ban single-use plastic. Yes, ban single-use plastic. So I feel like, I was looking at like this. But they
At least I got somebody who's dogs.
I don't be going. And she blushed. It's like
You can start early. You can start early. Okay.
why you these stuff?
Alright, voices off. You're tracking me. 3, 2. Pencils down. Highlighters 2. Highlighters 2. And 3. Thank you, deduction. Okay, I was just saying. Alright. I know y'all got a couple. Silent hand. I'm looking for 3 people for a yes. Okay? 3 people for a yes. 3 people for a yes. Cameron, give me one.
Where it says paragraph 5, it says escapements are ocean and waterways and killing our iconic wildlife.
What am I putting for my, not my child, what am I putting over here for yes, they single-use plastic?
Plastic pollution can harm nature and people.
If you don't have your chart filled out, I would, perhaps use in there. I should see things are moving more things are moving, because I see a lot of blank charts, and we're going over it right now. Remember, you're not jotting on the actual passage, you're jotting in your chart, because this is where you're gonna form your opinion statement. What else can we put for yes, ban single-use plastics?
Rika, paragraph what? It's right there, yeah. Maybe.
Why it say plastic is escaping.
We just said that, give me a new one. Reginald.
It's paragraph 5 it says plastic pollution.
We got paragraph 5.
Pick a different paragraph.
We got paragraph 5, give me a new.
Please, pick a different paragraph.
8 it says straws.
But we need you to prove,
I
I'm
need
fast.
why we're banning plastic,
I
not
need
what
Jacoby.
plastic we're banning, why.
Hey, voices off, Jacoby.
Paragraph 19, plastic ban to stop killing.
Okay, paragraph 19. Stop killing who? Oh, sorry.
That actually traces back up into 17 and 18 as well.
Our giant plastic pollution does what?
Kill, and
Yeah, but here you're doing the jar so I don't want you to just copy what that's all.
What paragraph was that, Jacoby?
19.
Thank you. Jabari, I know you got one. Let me hear it. What paragraph? Paragraph 14. What we talking about? Banning plastic stops littering. How? What happened in paragraph 14? Jabari got a good job to put on our chart. But what happened, Kezion?
In paragraph 15,
14. What they do?
14, the most litter items are previously like you said. With the latest cleanup, Australia reported from litter pick days estimating 30% of all
So what
What does
happens?
that tell us?
What is that telling you as a reader, Jacoby?
30% plastic is clean.
That percent of the plastic, what percent? What did it say? What percent?
Trin, say it louder.
30%.
30% of the plastic was clean because people were picking it up. They had a cleanup day. It was clean. And Jabari, you said that our job over here should say what? Banning plastic stops littering.
If plastic makes up 30% of the litter collected, and we ban plastic, litter is gonna drop 30%.
Mm-hmm.
So if we ban the plastic, that litter is gonna go down.
It's gonna go more than 30. Let's write more than.
You should be filling out your chart. I see the people working. At this point, you should have at least 3.
Yeah.
There's one that we haven't hit on. None. I know they bouncing all over the place. It's 35.
Alright, we're gonna go to the
Perfect. Love it. That goes on in.
quick.
Alright, y'all listen carefully. Flip to where it has people need them, the trouble with the movement to plan that. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Your next article.
The next article, yeah, that one.
People need them. People need them. Not you. So the first article was talking about for the ban. What do we think this article is going to talk about, Mason? Against the ban.
It says the trouble with the movement.
Literally.
The trouble with the movement. That's telling us it's against the ban. You're making that annotation at the top. So if last time we were looking for evidence that says, yes, ban single-use plastic, what evidence are we looking for this time? Design. To not ban plastic. Good.
Some of y'all previously got some answers from the first article onto why we shouldn't ban plastic. You can also keep that because it'll be listed in this article.
It's a little castle.
Alright. For this paper, well, for this article, you're reading.
You're going to read specific paragraphs. You're not reading the whole passage. We don't have time for it.
We don't.
You're looking at 3 through 7.
Yeah.
I would be making the marks. You're reading paragraphs 3 through 7. Paragraphs 13 through 15. 13 through 15, that's on the page with the paper. And then you're reading 24 and 25. Paragraphs 24 and 25 on the third page. I'll say it again. 3 through 7. On the second page, 3 through 7. On the third page with the picture, you're looking at 13 through 15. 13, 14, 15. And then you're looking at 24 and 25.
I repeat, you're doing this independently, not partnering anymore, you're reading independently. Silent hand, what should our annotations be about? Silent hand. Chris,
So why shouldn't we ban plastic?
why shouldn't we ban plastic?
Where are you writing your jots?
Silent hand.
Where are we writing our jots, Rico? On the passage or in the chart? Chart. Everybody say chart.
Chart.
Write your jots in the chart. You have 6 minutes silent and solo independently. Go.
That's how. What she good at? She's getting water. Remember, you're looking for evidence saying we shouldn't ban plastic.
Yeah, be very specific in who you're talking about in your jots.
You got 3 minutes. Oh, you already got one. Okay. You can say that.
What does that tell us? Mm-hmm.
Not a job, so we're not gonna talk about it. We're not on You got 1 minute.
What's the effect of that? Let's get as long as it doesn't push off, but if I need a straw, like you can do the same thing, I need a straw. So, well, I think we're
Remember, you should also be writing on your chart.
Are we banning plastic entirely? Yeah, so we can like partial bans, right?
You got 40 seconds.
Obviously, but remember, you should be filling out your chart by now.
Ready, stop my timer. Good. What's the straws work? They support the environment, okay. Alright, I think you can get all people's stuff. Wait, who just wait? Or no, who just asked me for that? 31, okay, go ahead.
Alright, y'all got about 10 seconds, finish dropping your pencils down.
the first one. Tonight.
Alright, pencils down, your eyes are up front. We got 4 people. You're gonna tell us where you found your evidence and what your jot on your chart is. Paragraph you found your evidence and what your jot on your chart is.
Jabari, what paragraph I'm looking at? Paragraph 4. Oh, not this one. Paragraph 4 on the second article.
What in paragraph 4?
Plastic is cheaper and helps businesses stay alive. Everybody understand why? Do we see that in paragraph 4? Okay. Hold on.
If you don't have this, I would get it because I know a lot of us struggled a bit more. It was harder to find specific reasons. So I would be filling out my chart. Plastic is cheaper and helps businesses. Plastic is cheaper and helps businesses. If you don't have all 4 filled out, you can add to the bottom if you want. Plastic is cheaper and helps businesses. That was in paragraph 4.
Tanaya,
Paragraph 13.
paragraph 13. You said 13? Okay.
What is our jot?
Plastic began being normal in people's lives.
I can't hear you. Sorry.
Plastic began being normal in people's lives.
Plastic began being normal in people's lives. We use plastic every day, don't we? So ain't it gonna be hard to stop? It is gonna be hard to stop. How many times we use plastic every day? I see plastic water bottles everywhere. So it's gonna be hard to ban it, right? Okay. If you don't have this, get it down.
That means I should see people writing.
Janaya,
Paragraph 14. Disabled people might drop their drink if they can't use a straw.
good. Instead of being so specific, what could I say about paragraph 14? Janaya's right. Who had something about people with disabilities needing a straw?
That's the
Okay.
big one that we all should have got.
We all should have wrote that on our paper. Good job, Janaya. So my jot, what could I write? Rico.
Plastic helps disabled people.
Good.
You're adding it to your chart if you have not already. Plastic helps people with disabilities. It's an accessibility tool. It helps them live their life.
How they should. Keziah, you got one more? Let me hear it.
In paragraph 12, I think my job is they need plastic bag to like seal all the nasty stuff.
Okay, Keziah read paragraph 12. We all didn't read that, but he did. He worked a little harder than us. Okay. Paragraph 12, he said it seals, plastic bags are needed to seal certain things. If we stop using plastic stuff, who's going to take the trash out with their hand? Not me. So we need bags, right? Okay. What else? Who else had their hand up, Tanya?
It said paragraph 5. It says, if people don't use straws, they sometimes fail to realize other
facilities need plastic items. But
Good.
if you don't have to deal with that, you don't think about that.
Good.
Y'all got about 30 seconds to make sure your chart is filled out. At this point, your chart should have at least 3 things on the yes and the no column. At least 3 things on the yes and the no column. Because you're about to have to make your opinion statement based on the facts that we have found, you have found, collectively we found. You're about to have to choose. Are we banning plastics or are we not?
Keysarion had a good question. Can we say both? No, you cannot. You're either one or the other.
We're not playing in the middle here.
Let me see as a class. Thumbs up for yes, ban plastic.
And there is no right or wrong.
Thumbs
y'all.
down for not banning plastic when I said, okay. Go. Thumbs up, ban it. Thumbs down, don't. It's no in between, Keysarion.
There is no in between. Yes or no?
All right, good. Turn your page. Y'all, we're going all the way to the back.
Where it says independent.
Independent practice. If this is about your opinion, somebody give me a sentence starter for our opinion statement. Okay, you must use the word ban and single-use plastic in your opinion statement, but somebody give me a sentence starter. Devontae. In my opinion, what else? Trent. In my point of view, Sir Noble. Okay, Jacoby. Plastic should or shouldn't. Good, you got 3 minutes. Opinion statement, 3 minutes. Me and Miss P should be walking around. We're looking for you making a yes or no statement. Yes, we should. Yes, no, we shouldn't. We're looking for seeing single-use plastic and banning in your statement.
Should or
Make sure
should
you're clear.
not ban single-use plastics because
Make sure you're clear.
I need to be able to look at that
No.
real quick and say we should or we should
Be
not
clear.
ban.
Yes, we should do what? No, we should not. Tonight said, in my opinion, good. So did Keysarion, so did Regine. No, don't say in my opinion. So because what? Don't say. Good job. Thank you, Nicole. All right, voices off real quick.
Pause.
Tracking me and turning.
Pause. Stop writing.
Pencils down,
Pause up
2.
here.
1. When you're making your opinion statement, Big Sarge, you're up here, because I know somebody else did it. Trey, when you're making your opinion statement, do you think you should put your evidence in there?
No.
So we should be broad. What are we gonna talk about? Don't say because people with disabilities need straws. That's too specific. If you are for it or against it, we need to hear a broad claim. We need you to make sure if I say something, you can fit all 3 of those pieces of evidence in that claim. Does everybody understand?
Yes.
All right, you got 2
It
minutes.
can be as simple as because plastic has benefits.
Yes,
It can be as simple as because plastic harms the environment.
period.
Big picture.
Big.
Don't tell me about no plastic straws. Be specific. Harms social pollution. Just say harm social. We'll keep it as simple. No, we should not keep going.
When you're done, give me a thumbs up so me and Miss P can come read it. Also, make sure it includes single-use plastic. Don't just say plastic. Make sure you're specific. Single-use plastic.
I need to see a because. You can't just say no, we should not. You gotta hook me in. What am I gonna talk about?
Should be banned or should shouldn't be or should?
Single-use plastic.
Okay, good. Like that.
Remember, I need to see single-use plastic and ban.
Remember, you must have a because statement.
Not, I chose not to, we should not ban. And it's not plastic pollution. It's we should ban single-use
Remember, don't be
plastic.
too specific.
In my opinion, we should not ban single-use plastic because, and don't say this, that's too specific. I need to see overarching because a lot of people need plastic. Plastic has benefits, something like that. Don't get too specific because that's your evidence that you're going to talk about here. Alright.
Alright, when I say go, you're gonna turn and talk about you're gonna tell your partner your statement. That's it. You got 10 seconds. You're telling your partner your statement. Go.
So I said, my opinion, we should not ban single-use plastic because we use it in our life. We use it every day.
Oh no. Okay, so I said plastic should not be banned. Plastic or body cream and straws out and trash bags and stuff like that are single-use plastic and it's very helpful. I said
Alright, voices off, tracking me in 3, 2, we're still talking. 1. I'm gonna read Mason's and then I need somebody to read me theirs. That's the opposite of Mason's opinion. That's the opposite of Mason's opinion. You don't even know his opinion yet. Plastic should be banned because plastic harms people, animals, and the environment when thrown away. People, animals, and the environment when thrown away. So Mason is saying that plastic should be banned. Somebody tell me why plastic should not be banned. Somebody tell me, Michaela. Michaela said we should not ban single-use plastic because it is used in our everyday lives. Those are 3, 2 examples, okay?
If yours does not sound like that, your homework is to revise it.
And come back
You
tomorrow.
need to include ban single-use plastics because.
Alright, start packing up.
You have 1 minute, voice level 1, because we late tonight.
I literally got 1 minute. I'm not reading right now.